Schumacher gets off to a flyer, as does Montoya. Here come the drivers ploughing into the first corner. Alonso leads out of the first corner. He's followed by Montoya. Next is Michael Schumacher.
You're good, mate. You're moving very well through the field.
And there's some kind of incident happening at turn 4. Not sure which one it is yet, but definitely a Toro Rosso has hit the barrier. It's Liuzzi! Looks like there's some damage to his rear wing. He'll have to pit and see if his team can replace it. It's far too risky to stay out there with any kind of damage to the rear wing. It's not ended his race, but it's fair to say it could ruin his chances of a decent place finish.
You're making good progress moving up the back. Position. You're hanging in the middle of the pack at the minute, 11th place.
Looks like this. Alonso leads. Montoya is second.
Careful when you hit sector 3. We have a yellow flag incident down there. Remember no overtaking under the yellow flag. You're progressing nicely up the field. Good stuff. You just put in your best time through sector 1. Car condition indicator is showing green tyres. They've heated up nicely now. Grip should be good.
There's high drama around turn 9. It's Fisichella! He sustained quite a bit of damage to his rear wing there. He may be able to get it back to the pits and replace it, but it's going to cost him a lot of time. That incident hasn't forced him to quit the race. I'd say he's very lucky. Webber was the other car involved in that. Luckily, he seems to have got away unscathed.
Incident sector 2. Yellow flags are out. No overtaking. You just put in your best time through sector 2.
Best battle on the track at the moment is the fight for 4th place. Barrichello won't be able to stay out on track much longer. Trulli has an opportunity here.
He's on course to pit first, so he'll be pushing hard and really squeezing everything out that he can. I would expect him to go for a short fill. First sector of this lap goes to Barrichello. The gap now stands at 1.8 seconds. Barrichello certainly looks to have the better of his opponent at the moment. The gap is now out to 2.2 seconds. He's extended the gap by another tenth of a second.
You're making good progress moving up the pack.
Lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Alonso leads. Montoya is second. Michael Schumacher third. Barrichello fourth. Trulli fifth. Jenson Button sixth. Webber seventh. The mechanics are out in the Toyota pits.
Trulli responds by going faster through the previous sector. The gap is now down to 1.8 seconds.
You're driving superbly. Try and maintain your current speed. Making good progress moving up the pack.
Barrichello was able to extend his lead that time. He is really pushing hard. That's added another 0.4 of a second to his lead.
Keep an eye on your car condition indicator. The tyres are showing signs of wear and this will affect grip. You just beat your best time through Sector 2.
Trulli drives into the pits. Let's take a look at the current top 8 positions. Alonso leads. Montoya is second. Michael Schumacher third. Barrichello fourth. Button is fifth. Webber sixth. He's up from seventh. Trulli seventh. He's down from fifth. And Massa is eighth. Trulli completes his stop.
We're preparing for your stop next lap, okay? Scheduled stop next lap.
It looks as if the Honda mechanics are preparing for a stop.
Well done. Your consistent driving is moving you up the field well. Best time through Sector 2.
Into the pits comes Barrichello.
At the moment, Trulli just isn't close enough to be any real trouble. It's looking good for Barrichello. He's easily going to keep his place as long as nothing out of the ordinary happens.
At the halfway mark, Alonso leads. Button is second. He's up from fifth. Webber is third. Montoya fourth. He slid down from second. Michael Schumacher fifth. Exiting the pit lane is Barrichello.
Barrichello is still ahead. There was a fair chance of Trulli gaining a place there, but he wasn't up to the challenge.
Ready when you are. Scheduled stop at the end of this lap.
There's a nice tussle shaping up for fifth place. The team must be going to call Rosberg in for his stop within the next few laps. That might give Villeneuve the opportunity he's been waiting for.
He's going to really have to go for it. He's doing better for fuel than Webber, but he still has plenty of work to do to catch up. He's really going to have to push himself for a few more laps if he wants to get past after they pit.
The Williams team are out, ready for one of their cars. Top 8 currently looks like this. Alonso leads. Rosberg pits. Rosberg exits the pits.
While your tyres are blue, don't go crazy. Wait until they're green and you have optimum traction.
There's movement down in the BMW pits.
You're good, mate. You're moving very well through the field. See what happens over the next few laps.
It's hard to see Rosberg making up enough time in the final part of this lap to get by. Unless it's a very long stop, Villeneuve should be safely back out in front.
Your tyres are reading green on the condition indicator. You should have optimum grip levels now.
We're at 2/3 race distance. Alonso leads. Montoya is second. Michael Schumacher third. He's moved up from 6th. Villeneuve speeds away from the pits.
Villeneuve's done it. He makes it out ahead of Rosberg, who will be bitterly disappointed.
You're making good progress moving up the pack. 0.2 of a second faster through sector 3. .3 seconds faster through that sector. Well done, your consistent driving is moving up the field well. You better slow down through sector 1, we've got the yellow flags out, no overtaking. Out there until the tyres are shown as green on the indicator. Whilst they're blue, you'll have less traction.
We're now 3/4 of the way into this race. Alonso leads. Montoya is second. Michael Schumacher third. Barrichello fourth. Button is fifth. Trulli sixth. Massa is seventh. He's moved up from 8th. And Webber is in 8th place. He's down from 7th.
is still a gap as we watch the final laps of this Grand Prix play out, but Barrichello has made up significant ground. He might just catch him. It looks like Schumacher may be passed soon. The gap is now a tenth over 2 seconds. Barrichello is up through the third sector. He's managed to reduce the deficit by another 2/10 of a second.
As we head into the final few laps, Alonso leads. Montoya is second. Michael Schumacher third. Barrichello fourth. Button is fifth. Schully sixth. Massa is seventh. And Webber is in eighth place.
Good final sector. Your best so far this session.
Michael Schumacher knows he has to respond, and he's doing just that. The gap has stretched to 2.4 seconds. Barrichello was able to reduce the gap that time. He decreases the margin by 0.3 of a second. Michael Schumacher knows he has to respond, and he's doing just that. The gap has now grown to 2.3 seconds.
As we head into the closing stages of this Grand Prix, Alonso leads. Montoya is second. Michael Schumacher third. Barrichello fourth. Button is fifth. Schully sixth. Massa is seventh. And Webber is in eighth place.
Great time through sector 3. Keep it up.
Barrichello was able to reduce the gap that time. The gap is now 2.3 seconds.
You're in 12th position right now.
And there's some kind of incident happening at turn 4. It's Raikkonen! Looks like there's some damage to his rear wing. He'll have to pit and see if his team can replace it. It's far too risky to stay out there with any kind of damage to the rear wing. A bit of a scrape there, but at least he won't need to retire. Rosberg was involved in that as well. Luckily, he seems to have got out of that without damaging his front suspension. His front wing is flapping about though, so he'll have to pit for a replacement.
The rubber on your tyres is starting to get worn, and this will affect the levels of grip you're getting.
Michael Schumacher knows he has to respond, and he's doing just that. The gap is now up to 2.5 seconds. Race leader Alonso has started his final lap.
Fernando Alonso is on his final lap. Looks like he can take the win.
It's been a stunning drive from Alonso. Barrichello was able to reduce the gap that time. He's closed the gap by another 0.2 of a second. As the race comes to a close and we enter the final lap of this Grand Prix, Barrichello has almost caught Binet's car. There is still the chance of some action here today. Michael Schumacher knows he has to respond, and he's doing just that. He's extended the gap by another 1/10 of a second.
That's the fastest you've been through sector 1 in this session. Driving superbly. Try and maintain your current speed.
Barrichello was able to reduce the gap that time. He's managed to reduce the deficit by another 0.2 of a second. There it is, Alonso crosses the line in first place and earns a well-deserved 10 points. Montoya will finish in P2. So there we have it, the new Formula One season gets underway here at the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit in Sakhir. It's the first time since 1995 that the opening race of the season has not been held in Australia.